Yesterday I was really busy, so I'm trying to get this done over with, but yesterday was BSidesCache. Again, second time that it's happened. It's been 2 years now that they've done an event, and next year they plan on doing another. This year was actually pretty interesting. I didn't expect to get to run into or meet some of the people that I did, but it was pretty cool. So, as noted, it's a community-based cybersecurity conference, and it's just in building it up. It's a hope that Northern Utah in Logan becomes another tech hub for Utah. But there was a lot more things, well, a few more things to do than there were last year. So, there was a CTF, and then there was, I think, one other thing. They had resume reviews. It was at Bridgerland, which, again, tech college. So, having resume reviews and a couple other things to network. You had a few sponsors, as noted. So, if we scroll down here, you can see, all the sponsors and what all. This year I was volunteering, and so I spent all my time pretty much in the lockpicking area because that's where I was working and helping. I didn't expect to, so I knew there were going to be a couple people showing up, like someone from the local locksmith. I didn't realize that the owner was going to show up. It kind of was made mention basically at the last minute that he was going to be there, and it's like, okay, that's kind of cool. So you literally have the owner of the local locksmith that shows up, and he talks about locks and different things, and how to basically out a deadbolt pretty easily. Gosh, I can't talk at all. But one other person that showed up that I didn't expect was Jimmy Longs. I didn't hear he was going to show up, but there he was. He kind of showed up and hey, yeah, I'm a lockpick manufacturer, and I'm like, Jimmy Longs, because someone else had told me when I was going around at the vendors during the keynote that Jimmy Longs was possibly going to show up, but he wasn't quite sure. But Jimmy Longs showed up, and it was really cool to see the locksmith make another connection and find tools that he preferred that looked a lot better than the ones that he'd been using and that were kind of not durable and crap. And Jimmy Longs made sure to mention that he makes lockpicks that are meant to last. And that's a big part when you're doing something like that, even in Locksport or for locksmithing, so that you can help people get back into their homes, is something that lasts, so you're not always spending money on getting more and more picks. And obviously, Jimmy Longs is based in Utah, so it made sense that he would show up. And he also has made lockpicks and provides lockpicks for St. Con and a couple other places. But again, I didn't expect to get to meet him there at BSides, but it was pretty cool. One other thing, so being a volunteer, I also helped set things up. And with recent events going on with Charlie Kirk and other things going on, while I was helping set up the soldering room, Clipper had made an interesting statement, and I think we all can agree with it. I'm sick of, I would hope that we can all agree with it. I'm just sick of people being horrible to each other. And with BSidesCache, I got to meet a number of people, a lot of people that were very helpful. In fact, Jimmy Longs, because the lockpick kits lockpicks and all we were using were basically owned by the school, he also said that he didn't care about getting the lockpicks that he brought back. He said just add them to whatever and what all, and just keep them. He left lockpicks there so that people could continue to use them, because these lockpicks are basically going to be used by BSidesCache and maybe a few others, besides Salt Lake, for quite a while. And now we've got the Sparrows and now Jimmy Longs in that kit. And he, he was actually pretty nice. He was going around to different people, talking to them. It was really fun to talk to him and see some of the stuff that he has. He's, of course, got Leashy tools. He's got the Covert Companion Pro. But then also hearing about projects that he's working on himself, I don't feel like spoiling it. I feel like that would be wrong. But he's got his own different projects that he's still in the that he's been working on for a few years that are still in development. And it's pretty cool to see that. Let's see what he's got in prototypes. Nothing there. So yeah, it's what he mentioned. It doesn't look like it's showing up, so double-sided pinning tray, tool roll. He did show off his tool roll to someone, which was pretty cool. Kaizen notebook and stickers. I might have to pick up a notebook. I'm getting short on my bullet journal. I'll have to double check though. But yeah, it was pretty cool, this BSidesCache, and it was awesome to meet another person that I didn't expect to get to rub shoulders with some of these people, and here I am. But anyway, yeah, BSidesCache was pretty good. I didn't walk away with any prizes like last year, other than some squeaky cheese and a couple other things from a goodie bag, and then a cool metal water bottle and a shirt, and a coin, which actually I should probably take a picture of. But anyway, yeah, that was BSidesCache. Again, at the end of the day, be excellent to each other. I know for a lot of these, especially Utah-based security conferences that I've been to, that's basically been the MO, is everyone just helping each other out, from like the person that is most knowledgeable down to like the person that doesn't know anything. We're all coming together to help each other and learn to be better and to improve our trade craft. And division and just hating on each other doesn't help. But when we can come together, even in these venues and outside of them, and take all that attitude outside of them, then we become better, we improve our trade craft, and we don't have to be sick of being horrible to each other. If you liked the content, if you enjoyed it, if you think I deserve it, like, comment, subscribe, leave any criticisms you have or what have you. I appreciate it. Feed that algorithm, like I said, and I will see you guys in the next one.